I've heard students are creating portfolios in your classes.
Yes, that's correct.
That sounds interesting. I am not sure I can imagine what would I put into a portfolio in a P class. What is it about?
I am glad you asked. Well, I wanted students to learn about physical fitness and to understand its importance in everyday life, and especially within sports activities. But I was in doubt a little, that they would be interested in fitness itself.
Alright, I understand. And what did you do?
I tried to combine it with another regular theme included in PE classes, which is track and field. I considered that their motivation for learning would be a bit higher if they can put a little bit of themselves in the process. That's why students are creating the portfolio.
Hey, that sounds different, I must admit. And what do they put in the portfolio? Can you tell me more?
Of course. Let me describe an example for you. I've planned that this semester students are going to learn how to run over small hurdles, 100 meters relay, how to long jump and run a middle distance. In the beginning, students are going to prepare chapters for their portfolio, and the content of the chapters will be supplemented in the course of learning.
What are these chapters going to be like?
The first chapter will present some theory and interesting facts. Students will look up for the athletes competing in the disciplines and some famous results or stories on that matter. They can include either current athletes and results or historical events. It is up to their liking.
Okay, that sparks my interest already.
In the first chapter, students will as well put the worksheet in the portfolio. Worksheet will help them to acquire knowledge about individual components of physical fitness in the context of specific disciplines. In addition, they will add their own physical fitness scores in relevant fitness tests.
Alright, that makes sense.
Parallelly, we are going to learn about the disciplines and practice them. Along the learning, they will be creating other chapters, one chapter for each discipline.
Now that your students are already practicing, I wonder what they have put in the portfolio by now.
I will tell you. For example, right now, we are working on long jump. At the beginning of the chapter, students describe the phases of the jump, which are approach, takeoff, flight, and landing.
And what is that?
On one hand, they discussed which physical fitness components are important in this discipline, like speed, power, and coordination, and on the other hand, they noted strong and weak points in their own technique. For example, my approach is fast enough, but my flight should have a higher parabola.
That sounds great, and if I can predict where this is going, the last chapter will contain some exercises for improvement, am I right?
You are right. In the end, students will write down 2 sets of exercises. First, one for the general improvement of fitness components important for the discipline, for example in long jump, improvement of speed for the approach, and muscle power for the takeoff. And second, another set of skill-specific exercises that will enhance their technique. During the process, students will develop exercise program by themselves, with support of teacher and their schoolmates.
Wow, this sounds great. I wish I could be a student again. Well, that time has surely passed, but I will make sure I incorporate such an interesting portfolio in my classes. In the next semester, I'll be teaching dancing, and I already have ideas for the portfolio.
Great, I'm very pleased that my presentation of the portfolio impressed you. If you need any further consultation or assistance with preparation, I'm here for you.
Thanks, sure, I will reach out.